Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing Ehlers Universal Oscillator. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. And as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down below in the description, and you should also see it pop up in the top corner right now. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Discord is a free group communication platform where we are having great discussions about all things to do with trading. Lastly, I get people who ask me if I can send them a list of all the winning indicators that we have discovered. If you are interested in receiving a list of all the indicators that we have tested, including the ones that we have discovered, but you are not interested in going back and watching all the videos from the beginning and all the way through to date, then what you can do is you can sign up for our Patreon. If you sign up for the $9 a month Patreon, then I will send you a list of all the indicators that we have tested to date. I also send out a updated list every week of all the indicators that we have tested up to that point. And if you are just interested in supporting the channel, there is a lower tier Patreon at about $3 a month that you can sign up for as well. So look for the Patreon link down below in the description to sign up for either of those. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing Ehlers Universal Oscillator. But before we do, I wanted to put the scoreboard up for everyone to see. So, to date, we have tested 223 indicators, and out of those 223 indicators, 84 of them have been winners, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set for them. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you can take any one of those 84 indicators and get out there and start potentially profitably trading the markets with them now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with us here as we work on maximizing your trading profits. Alright, so today's indicator is Ehlers Universal Oscillator. You can see it here on the bottom of the screen. It's basically a single oscillating line that is pivoting around the zero line. And there is actually two ways of, well, maybe more than two ways, but there are a few different ways to trade this one. So there's the histogram version, which you can see here. I use that term loosely. It's not really a histogram version. I mean, it is, but you could turn the histogram off, and so it would basically look like this. Basically just have a single oscillating line that is crossing up and under, or over and under the zero line. And that's basically how we're going to be testing it today, is as a zero line indicator. And so we're looking for the line to break either up above the zero line for a long or down below the zero line for a short. And then additionally, there is the ability to turn on a signal line like this right here. And so you could also use this version instead of trading just the 0 line cross. What you could do is you could wait for a 2 line cross. So you would wait for the oscillating line to cross the blue signal line. And I'm not sure, let's see. I was trying to see if yeah. So the signal line is actually an EMA. And so you could use the signal line, the EMA, and basically use the oscillating line that is crossing the moving average. But like I said, today we're basically just going to test this as a 0 line cross and see what we can get out of that. And then we might test it again with the EMA as a 2 line cross. Now I did go in and I did bump up the color opacity and change the color of the histogram just so that way stands out just a little bit more. I mean, we could probably even go in and turn it into like columns instead of just bars, but hey, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Again, what we are looking for is and let's see, yeah, we could even do it just like this. And so what I've done is I've turned off the oscillating line, and basically the histogram is creating the pattern of where the line was. And so now it's a little bit easier to see when things kind of pass each other. So let's go ahead and start the testing process and see what we can get out of this indicator. So we see that we pick up a short right here, and unfortunately that one gets us stopped out pretty quick. Then we pick up a long over here. I have to measure that out to be sure, as it did drop down here pretty long on that wick. Yeah, 165, and so unfortunately that one would have stopped us out as well. That did go on and would have got us to take profit, and so it's possible you could modify the stops on this just a little bit, bump them out a little bit, maybe the stop and the take profit both, kind of see what you could do that way. Then we pick up a short over here on this side, and it appears as though that got us to take profit. It did, so that one worked out in our favor. Then along over here, that one also worked out in our favor, I can already tell. Then we get a short right here. Again, another decent winning trade, and so starting to pick up steam just a little bit here on the trades. Play this out just a little bit more there. Pick up a long right here for just a moment, and unfortunately almost immediately pick up a short right there, and then almost immediately pick up a long over here on this side. It does look like we may have gotten stopped out. Yep, we did. Unfortunately, we got stopped out on that long side. Then we eventually come over the hill here and over to this one, where we do pick up a short signal that gets us to take profit. Let's go ahead and play this out a little bit there. Pick up a long right here, and it pretty much stalls out, goes sideways for a ways, and then eventually throws us a short signal which would have stopped us out. And then the short signal almost immediately takes off to the upside. Then we pick up a long for just a moment, and then back to a short here on this side right there, and it appears that that one got us to take profit. 130, yep, 110 is what we were looking for. We got 130 out of it. And let's go ahead and play us forward some more. So I can already see that when we hit a choppy market, this does not work out for us hardly at all. Let's see that there. Yep, unfortunately would have stopped us out there. Pick up a short, or actually a long. Wow, that's unfortunate. Pick up a long pretty much right at the top, the peak of the reversal right there, and then the short right at the peak of the reversal to the upside. And we finally pick ourselves up a long signal right here, which gets us to take profit. It takes us a minute, but we eventually get another winning trade. And so it appears that we are going to have a timing issue with this indicator. Let's go ahead and finish it out here. Don't have too much longer before we get to the end. Then we'll count them out and see what we get in total. I mean, sometimes it throws some really decent signals, and then other times just the timing on it is horribly inaccurate. We are almost there, almost to the end of the year. See if we can get a couple more signals. We pick up one more signal right here. We may have gotten ourselves to take profit. Let's see, 126. Yep, barely got to take profit on that one. That long wick got us there, and we almost got stopped out to the downside. But there we go. That is Ehlers Universal Oscillator right there. Let's count these out and see what we get out of them. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. So we have 26 signals altogether, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. 11 winning trades. And so unfortunately, that is not going to meet the 60% criteria. Like I said, I think we will test it the other way with the EMA and the 2-line cross. See if that maybe dials in the timing a little bit better. And yeah, we'll see what that does. So we'll try that out in the next video, but for now, it's going on the no list. If you have not already, like this video, share this video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Also, turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. So that way you know what indicators we have tested and are testing. Also, there is a link down below to join our Discord server, which is a free group communication platform where we discuss all things trading related. There is also a link down below to TradingView, and if you use that link to TradingView to sign up for an account, you will save a little bit of money. And lastly, there is a link down below to sign up for Patreon. Please sign up for the Patreon and support the channel the best way you can.